Friday Night Hockey brought us a lot of highlights, and you get to see all of them on today's Daily KHL Update. First game on the menu, Yugra versus Akbars. Later in the opening frame, Evgeny Medvedev has the puck on the blue line, puts it on net, and that beats Barry Brust. Medvedev is credited with his second of the year, and it's 1-0 Akbars. Second period now, and Yugra scored an identical goal. Ilari Mallard sends it in for his third of the year, and it's 1-1 now. 3 minutes later, Yugra jump on a 2-on-1 rush. Daniil Romancev feeds Igor Bordnikov cross ice, and he nets it. And just like that, Yugra take a 2-1 lead. Soon after that, Justin Azevedo gets the puck in the left circle on a power play, takes a wrist shot, and scores. Azevedo now has 11 goals this season, and we're tied at 2s. Moving on to the third now, Nikita Gusev has the puck on the right side, shoots, and he scores. Snipage by Nikita Gusev, who scores his 10th of the season. Beautiful wrist shot from a tough angle, and Yugra lead 3-2. Later in regulation, Akbars with a man advantage looking for a game-tying goal, and there it is! Kirill Petrov gets a power play marker and sends this one to a shootout. Yugra still win it in the end as Nikita Gusev scores the shootout winner. That's Yugra's first shootout win of the season, and they extend their winning streak to 3 games. 4-3 Yugra shootout final. We're in Podolsk, Moscow region now, where Vityaz hosts Dynamo Minsk. First period and home team strikes early. Captain Maxim Finagenov has his 9th of the year with a backhand, and it's 1-0 Vityaz now. Shortly after that, Matt Allison has the puck on the left circle, takes his time, and sends it upstairs with his snipe. Great job by Matt Allison, who scores his 12th of the year. 1-1. A little later, Alexander Kucheravenko feeds Alexei Makeyev in the slot, and he scores. Beautiful assist by Alex Kucheravenko, and Vityaz are back in the lead, 2-1. Less than 4 minutes later, Dynamo's top line get another one to go. Ryan Vatsin has his 10th on the power play, and we're tied at 2s now. And later in the period, Jonathan Chichu gives Dynamo their first lead of the night. He nets his 13th with just 17 seconds left on the clock, and Dynamo are heading into the second with a 3-2 lead. Halfway through the second now, and Vityaz tie it up. Alexander Kucheravenko scores his 6th of the year and picks up his second point of the night to make it 3-3. But Minsk get their lead back just over 2 minutes later as Matt Allison scores his second of the night. Ryan Vassin and Charlon Glad draw the assist on this one. 4-3 Dynamo. Paul Shakura puts a bow on it as he scores an empty netter late in regulation, and Dynamo win their 4th game out of the last 5. 5-3 Dynamo Minsk final on this one. We're in Nizhny now, where Neftekhimik hosts Avtomobilist. Halfway through the opening frame, Samuel Apisto gets one to go for his 3rd of the year. Alexander Sudnitsyn had a piece of it, but that wasn't enough. 1-0 Avtomobilist. But just 47 seconds later, Petr Koprikov gets on his jets, digs to his left, skates behind the net, and scores on a wraparound. Gorgeous goal by Koprikov, who now has 9 goals this season. 1-1. Moving on to the second, and that's when Alexei Mikhnov gets to shine. At 26-23, he scores his 1st of the night on a breakaway as he beats Sudnitsyn 5-hole. 2-1 Avtomobilist. Later in the period, Eduard Lewandowski delivers the puck to the slot. Mikhnov battles for it and somehow sends it in from this man to make it 3-1 Avtomobilist. And finally, late in the third, Mikhnov completes his hat-trick as he scores from the doorstep. Alexander Bumagin draws his 2nd assist of the night on that goal too. That's a wrap. Mikhnov's hat-trick brings Avtomobilist 3 points on the road. 4-1 Avtomobilist final. This is Sochi, and tonight home team faces Medveshak, and Medveshak would surely like to forget all about this game. We're just over 10 minutes deep, Sochi are killing a penalty, but they get a nice bonus with that as Ilya Kurkunov scores a short-handed goal. 1-0 Sochi. And it gets better. 30 seconds later, Corey Emerton nets his 6th of the season, and it comes short-handed as well. Sochi get 2 short-handed markers in the span of 30 seconds. Incredible. Less than 4 minutes later, Max Vern picks up his 2nd point of the night as he improves Sochi's lead to 3-0 with his 5th of the year. Still in the first, and Sochi can't have enough. Corey Emerton scores his 2nd of the night and 7th of the year from the doorstep to make it 4-0 Sochi. They've already put it out of reach for Medveshak, and it's not even second period yet. Early in the second now, and how about this for a highlight? Igor Ignatoshkin puts everyone behind with a few strides, gets into the slot, and scores his 7th of the year. This one comes on a power play. 5-0 Sochi. Late in the period, Chris Kalanas finally gets Medveshak on the board on a broken play. 5-1, but they still have a long way to go. Third period now, Mikhail Anisin is in on a breakaway. He's slashed though, and the ref is giving him a penalty shot. He skates in, shows right, goes left, and that's his 5th of the season. 6-1 Sochi, unstoppable. We get a fight between Roman Derluk and Nathan Perkovic shortly after that, which is something that should have been expected. Perkovic gets a few good hands in, and Derluk goes down. But that's the only battle Nedveshek have won in this one. Sochi go on to win it 6-2 in the end to extend their winning streak to 8 games. 6-2 Sochi final. Final stop Moscow, where Dynamo hosts Slovan, and boy did Dynamo ever have a great night. First period, Dynamo on a counter-attack. Konstantin Gorovikov beats Kaspars Dougavinch, and he scores his first of the night. Dynamo grabs an early lead, 1-0. A few minutes later, Maxim Karpov beats Konstantin Volkov from the slot. He gives it back to him, and Karpov nets it from the doorstep. Great give and go between Karpov and Volkov, and Dynamo lead 2-0 now. Still in the first, Slovan have just killed a penalty, but they get scored on a split second later. Denis Kokorov nets Dynamo's 100th goal this regular season to make it 3-0. Late in the period now, another counter-attack for Dynamo, 2-on-1 rush. Volkov beats Karpov, and he scores his second of the night and 9th of the year. 4-0 Dynamo after 20. This is going one way. Early in the second now, and Dynamo improved their lead to 5-0. Alexei Tsvetkov gets one to go on a power play, and Slovan can't wait for this one to end. They do get back in the game for a while though. Halfway through the period, Tomasz Nyadek nets his 6th of the season to make it 5-1. And just a few minutes later, Nyadek adds an assist to that as Ivan Baranka scores a power play goal to make it 5-2. That's still a pretty big gap. Third period now, and Dynamo get 2 more goals from the Latvian imports. Kaspars Dougavinch scores his second of the night and 13th of the season to make it 6-2. And soon after that, Maxim Karpov wraps up his 3-point night as he feeds Martin Shkarsoms for his 4th of the year. Dynamo roll over Slovan on home ice to grab 3 points. 7-2 Dynamo Moscow final. And that's it for your daily KHL update. We have a slow weekend ahead of us, but you should still check our YouTube channel for cool stuff. My name is Andreas Sachin. See you guys soon.